The Life Journey to Yi. Chapter 29. Night Wind Bell. Night Wind Bell is a person's nickname, a friend I have never met. We encountered in the years when there was no video function in the online chat room. I quite miss the chat rooms of some portal websites. Although I did not participate in the chatting a lot, I enjoyed watching the texts rolling in the screen, and I could watch for hours quietly. I felt that those were the voices of souls. Night Wind Bell was a frequent visitor of the chat room. There were very few people who would send advertisements or enjoyed cursing. Occasionally, there were missionary preachers, and Night Wind Bell liked to argue with them. He said, to attack the God stick is to save the lives of others. I have no obligations to treat and serve anyone as God. Who decides that he can judge? What qualification does he have to judge whether others have original sins? Who is he? Needless to ask, this is what Night Wind Bell said when he met Christians. Buddha says. He said everything. What do you say? Don't you have your own mind? Is it a pig's head that grows around your neck? In the mouth of Night Wind Bell, these people are called Buddha stick. Although there were often heated verbal exchanges among different ideas, the content was quite polite, at least not with vulgar taste. To see them bickering was kind of fun in the chat room. Hurling abuse would certainly irritate the other party. The Christians think God creates the world. Is this truth still to be doubted? Buddha believers often say, Buddha has said everything through. How can you still be so obsessive? For the religion believers, although their physical bodies are still alive, they carry out the will of the religion. So it is neither meaningful nor result-generating for Night Wind Bell to argue with them. One day, I sent a personal message to Night Wind Bell. It is easy to deny something. You can just say no. However, the bad thing is you do not know what you should or you can agree with. That's how we knew each other. After exchanging some information, I learned that he was not much younger than me. I teased him. At the age of 30s, is it still necessary to show your aggressiveness in words? Night Wind Bell said, one day you walked on the street and saw a strange man saying to a child, go to some place with me. I'll give you delicious food. That place is a lot of fun. There are little angels to play games with you. Hearing this, I would certainly interfere. I would speak out and even report to police. The chat room is also a society. Those God sticks are the strange men here. Although people do not mind being attacked, I will speak out. To attack the God sticks is to save lives of others. I asked him again. There are numerous followers of the major religions. The power of the religions cannot be underestimated. Why did you attack them? Night Wind Bell answered, because they all try to destroy personality and wear out individuality. His answer made me a bit surprised. In his 30s, it was valuable to have the sense of protecting individuality. At that time, I adhered to this principle. Try not to affect people who have nothing to do with me. Everything has its own balance. There were two reasons. First, in addition to the difference of gender, people's physical bodies are similar, but their e-bodies are widely different. The differences are in 觉识, also in levels of energy. Those who are very unreasonable cannot be awakened at all. Secondly, if you feed herbivores with meat, they cannot digest. Some e-bodies cannot receive too much information, otherwise they may become odd or even have mental disorders. So, during the exchange with Night Wind Bell, I always listened more and spoke less. I asked him, why is your nickname called Night Wind Bell? He showed a little disdain. Nickname is just a symbol. Some time ago, I named myself Big Brother. Night wind bell is a name I frequently use. I asked again, "Is it because you like wind bells?" He answered, "Wind bell is my least favorite thing." I did not ask again, but he continued, "As a child, I could see something that other people could not. A wind bell was hung on the window of my bedroom. It was a travel souvenir brought back by my mother. During the daytime, when there was wind, the wind bell would ring. However, when the window was closed at night, it still rang. My father thought it was light earthquake, but I said there was an old man on the window bell, and he was smiling at me." Hearing this, my mother beat me up, and the wind bell was put away. I did not lie, I did see that. Until later did I know that other people, including my parents, could not see what I had seen. Taking a beating because of the wind bell. I did not like it. However, I often use the 3 characters night wind bell as my name. I often think, when the leaves are fluttering, the trees are swaying, and the wind bell at the window rings, you know that wind is coming. But at night, when you cannot see the leaves fluttering and the trees swaying, but the wind bell still rings, do you still think that it is wind that blows? Night wind bell paused for a moment, then asked me, "Do you believe that people have souls?"